Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am super excited to be here with you today. I am live with the THULE Urban Glide 3 double side-by-side stroller. So that is what we are looking at here, folks. This is super exciting. This is a new option from THULE. They currently have an Urban Glide 2 side-by-side double. This is the new one. This has some better features than the old model, so we want to make sure to get into that. And right now I have the canopy that's closer to me extended in the full range. The top one, the top gusset, is not open yet, but I will go ahead and open that up for you. To move this one to get over here. And I did grab a tape measure so we can measure the interior of these seats. So I'm a little curious myself. So as you can see here, you get the full sunshade with the additional gusset. That also has a mesh ventilated window. And this window is able to be closed with a zipper. So really nice feature. The older version, you had the mesh window, but it couldn't be closed. So it could be a little bit chilly when you were running. Another nice feature on this new model is going to be the adjustable foot plate. So I don't think there's any side-by-side double except the Bumble Ride Indy Twin that has the adjustable foot plate. And I'm sure everyone will correct me with 900 other models that do. But with a 16-inch rear tire and a 12-inch front tire, I do think that's a little bit more unusual to find. So I am gonna say that's a really nice, unique feature of this guy. This would also enable you, when your seat is reclined, to do a diaper change on the go because you're going to have flat surfaces to do that. So if you are doing a lot of outdoor walking, wilderness walking, or going places where you don't have access to bathrooms that have changing stations, this could be a really nice feature on this stroller that you would not necessarily get on a lot of the other three-wheel side-by-side running strollers. Now, additionally, the wheel can be locked in a forward mode for running. I'm pretty sure it can be locked underneath the frame as well. So for a long walk, you could lock it under. For a run, you would lock it forward. And then on the front of the interior, there is a dial that you can spin to adjust your alignment to make it hit perfectly left or right, depending on how frequently you're using it and using it with the locked tire feature. You also have mesh on the back of the recline on the seats, which is really nice. The thing that's interesting about this is that you do get a really nice, large, accessible cargo basket. So the basket in the back is pretty big, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it's very, very large. It does have a zippered pocket here. We also have a brake mechanism that's flip-flop friendly, which means we can engage it with one part of our shoe and then hit the top of it to take it off. The basket itself is very large. It does have a zippered top, which is removable. So you get this nice big basket with an actual bottom. The thing that I found interesting was that in the instruction book, it read that the basket only holds 15 pounds. So I hope that that is a misprint because that's less weight than their single stroller. I'm not sure why the double would hold less, but whatever. That's what the book said, so that's what I'm just reporting back to you, my loyal viewers. And then I was checking to see what the car seat situation is with this, because hey, is this gonna be a stroller that makes sense for two children of different ages, or does this make sense for two kids of the same age? You could certainly use it for two children of the same age, but it is not newborn compatible for two children from birth, from what I understand. So what that means is that it does have a deep recline, but it's not deep enough for a newborn. They do make a car seat adapter and a bassinet adapter that will hook onto one side, but it doesn't look like they have an option for two of those adapters simultaneously. So if I am wrong, please feel free to correct me, or Ben, my awesome THULE rep who should be watching this, can certainly comment below or get in touch with me to let me know if I'm wrong about that. But from what it looks like, from my best understanding, is that this is an older child, younger child situation, or using it for twins 6 months plus with no infant seat. At that point, it's not gonna be a problem. So, let's look at the interior. We do have two pockets on either side of the seat, which is really cool. I'm just curious the actual seat length here. All right, so that's 20 inches. That's pretty much the same as their single. And then the side-to-side width here On the interior of the seat, good Lord, this can't be right. This is like 12.5 inches each seat. So that's pretty wide. It's really accommodating actually. So you could have two relatively big-bodied kids sitting in here. We've got the depth from butt to knee break is 8.5, which is the same as their single. And then down here to the footwell, you're looking at about 9.5 inches. So almost the same as their single. Single's closer to 10, but that's really encouraging. It's a nice big seat. So if you have two bigger, older kids, each seat side will hold 50 pounds. Again, who cares if it holds 1,000,000 pounds if the bodies have to be tiny to fit in there? This is pretty accommodating for a larger body. So I do love to see that. I think that that's a really nice option. And again, like I said, both of these footrests can be engaged simultaneously independently. So I think that's nice if you've got two snoozing kids. Additionally, your fold, it's only on one side. It's the simple 1, 2, and it will fold up. This is supposed to be self-standing. So the other ones that I had, they might be, but I might have mucked it up when I showed it in my video. This stands when it folds. It feels lighter than 35 pounds to me. I mean, like, it's not light, but it's a giant square. So it's not super awkward. It doesn't have all these dangling pieces that are getting caught on stuff. It's just one gigantor square. You would need to have storage space to be able to accommodate this. But one thing I would say that any parent could do to make it just a little bit easier is simply remove the tires for packing and stacking in the vehicle. So that might make your life a little bit easier. But the stroller itself is pretty sweet. As far as side-by-side doubles go, and especially for outdoors, I love it. I also love that it just has the single tire in the front versus the two. It's just less to catch on stuff. Oh, there's a side lock. All right, now it's open. And you don't even have to do anything with the folding handle. That's just a habit of mine from the other brands. Okay, so as far as the handle height, I would give this a pass to somebody as tall as 6'8" or 6'9". All of the THULE stuff, the handle heights seem to work for somebody about that height. So if you're a tall person, this is gonna work for you. Now, if you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Please feel free to hit like and subscribe. If you're watching these and you're not subscribing, that's just a crime, just a crime. You know you wanna see all the videos and all the stuff when it comes out. So please be sure to hit subscribe. And then also, if it makes sense, to share this with someone. If you know someone expecting to have another baby, or somebody perhaps who's looking for a double stroller, this might be a nice option for them. Share and share alike. Sharing is caring. We value every view, every viewer. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions. And yeah, hopefully this answers some questions. I've got videos on both the Urban Glide 3 and the Urban Glide 4, which are brand new offerings from THULE. Please be sure to check those out, as well as a video comparing them. All right, thanks so much, guys. Bye.